Hello, it's 4 p.m., February 4th. Um, I'm going to be reading something here. I got your temperature. But I'm going to read the Meskwaki um, creation story for reasons because my paper almost got destroyed. Just a printout. I think there's copies, but I think that's what I can make it. Just going to do it because I keep planning, but it keeps not happening. But I'm just going to do it. I think I'm supposed to do that. Anyway, so let's start, shall we? I can't get this camera right, so whatever. These are gloves. Oh, I got these gloves because I'm going to be drawing here pretty soon on my desk. But, okay. The Meskwaki tribe is a tribe belonging to the Algonquin linguistic stock. They... Oh, already. Because it's kind of like chewed up. They was one of the first tribes to come in contact with the Anglo people, the Mukamana. As were most eastern tribes, the Meskwaki tribe were originally located on the east coast as time went by. It gets better after this line, I think. Had gradually migrated west and finally resided around the Wisconsin, Illinois, and Iowa areas. At the present time, the tribe resides in Iowa. Okay, that's the thing. That's all that was tough. Okay. Whew, really kind of funny there. Okay, as is with all tribes of the North American continent, the life of the Meskwaki people revolve around their religion, which is life, nature, universe, and the force, so great that none can imagine. In order for something to exist, there must be creation. Without creation, there is nothing. Thus, man exists because there was creation. It is with the Creator that man must look to for knowledge and the understanding of life, the cosmic forces, the supernatural, and finally the union of man's spirit force with that of the Creator. Meskwaki finds this in religion. Many people have reached. Do I even have to read so tensely? Many people have reached that point in time where they have almost begun with the Creator, only to be separated by a mere doorway to his world or dimension which Creator thought was just not ready to be opened yet. The Meskwaki people are one people who have reached this point in time. The Meskwaki religion, which is a very complicated, sophisticated religion, is filled with powerful forces and unity with the world or nature. Everything the Meskwaki do or have happened to them is made possible by the Creator and lesser gods or deities. This presentation will attempt to bring out the organizational structure and describe the powers and functions of the Creator and other gods or deities who take a great part in the religion of the Meskwaki people. That's that part I read right there. At the top of the organization is the Creator. Although he is the one the Meskwaki pray to, he is not the only God in the place where he dwells. For there are others, but he is the main God, for he is the one who created the universe, the world, and man. The Creator cannot be described. No one knows what he looks like, and he is not known by any name by the Meskwaki. He is only known as the All-Powerful, the Great Spirit. Getchi Manitou, or Manitou. Getchi Manitou is like the God. Manitous is like the lower deities, the other ones. The leader of all gods, the one who has the last say. Getchi Manitou, the God. Okay? However you look at it. That was a hair. The Creator cannot. Okay. Hoobity hoola. Yeah. In the beginning, after He created the universe and the world. He made man, and he made these men in different colors. Some were red, some were green, others were different colors. He gave the men a brain, for they were to be the leaders on earth. He also created animals of all species. He also made some animals too big, and after a time, these animals, or dinosaurs as they were now called, started killing these men. Remember, I said evolution didn't exist. Everything existed at one time. Everything that you know that is created that walked earth on two legs or whatever legs, flew, big, little, you know, huge ass insects, size of houses. Remember? Never mind. Back to the story. Anyway, yeah, I'm just supposed to read the story, not time to get all that created away shit again. So the creator destroyed the world. Oh wait. At this time, all the gods had a conference, and it was decided to make the world over. So the Creator destroyed the world by flood. Legend says that he is to destroy the world once more in time. But after he destroyed the world by flood, the world was new and covered with water. There also were a lot of survivors, for only the bad were destroyed. It was at this time that the Creator's son, who is also the nephew of the Meskwaki, was on Earth. His name was Wisaka, and he was half god and half human. He took his dugout and rowed out into the great sea, which was the flood. He had with him a number of different small animals, which he told to dive into the water and bring back some mud. Quite a few dived, but had to come back up for air before they reached the bottom. Finally, the muskrat had his turn, and he made it to the bottom, only to pass out from the need of air. He floated back to the surface, and Wisaka picked him up from the water, and by scraping the mud that the muskrat had on his paws, created the continent of North America. After this, he sent a bird to bring back a twig. The bird returned, and with that twig, Wisaka created the trees and all the plants. This was only one of the legends of Wisaka. There are others that are told, such as the one where he was going to kill off the gods who had killed his brother, Aya, but the gods returned his brother, but Wisaka refused to accept him back. Instead, he told him to go to where the sun stopped its burning. And so this was when the beginning of death, but finally, Wisaka's work on earth was done, and he returned to the dwelling place of the gods. But he comes back to visit every year as Snow to take a look at his creation. It is not known when the Meskwaki started into the religion, but it is said that they asked the gods to practice their religion. The gods told the Indians to go ahead and follow the religion for as long as they wanted. For as long as they held their beliefs, the gods would always watch over them. But once they forgot the gods will all leave and go back to live with the Creator. The religion practiced by the Meskwaki goes through different levels to reach the Creator. The first level is the ground level of the world. From here starts the prayer. Next, the prayer goes to the second level, which is the sky clouds, stratosphere, or whatever you prefer to call it. Here dwell the lesser gods or deities who have powers of their own given to them by the Creator. Here these gods have conference and make a decision. They take the prayer and their decisions to the third level, which is the Creator who makes the final decision. From here, the gods go back and do what needs to be done to answer the prayer. The gods of the second level are many, such as the ones who sit at the four directions. At the four directions of the sit the buffalo, one for each direction. East sets the spotted buffalo, to the south the white buffalo, to the west the green buffalo, and to the north the red buffalo. There is one more buffalo which will be mentioned later. These buffaloes are the guardians minerals of the minerals that are in the earth. Also, they have the powers to rid disease. These buffaloes dwell underground, but where they take care of the minerals. They are held very sacredly by the Meskwaki. Something like that. Alright. You fucker fell asleep yet? This is fucking good. They are held very sacred by the Meskwakis, as are the buffalo that live on the earth. Not one of these four buffaloes has more power than the others, for they are all equal, and thus when the Meskwaki speak about them, all have to be recognized. The last buffalo, which was mentioned before, sits at the northeast, and he is known as the mad or the mean buffalo, for he is the keeper of strong buffalo or powers. I almost got my nostril. I was just trying to itch my nostril. I saw that, right? By strong powers, it is meant there be that there by strong powers, it is meant that he is the god of force, power, and strength. He controls these as he sees, for no one on earth is to have more power than him. Unlike the other guardians, the grizzly has workers. Oh, wait. More power than him. Okay, there we go. We'll start that one over. New paragraph. Okay. I was going to get to a point to that, but I talked about it and everything. To the southwest sits the grizzly bear, or Gagan Wikasha Longclaws. Gagan Wikasha Anyway, and he is the guardians of the medicines. Unlike the other guardians, the grizzly has workers. These workers are the female toads, or the translation from the Meskwaki language are grandmothers. Nukumisuk. Also, the other workers are those who crawl, and these are the snakes, of which the rattlesnakes is the leader. Next in line is the blue racer, and then finally the multicolored ones. All these workers prepare the medicines so that it will work and be effective. There are no gods that sit at the southeast and northwest, so next will come a few examples of spirits that live on earth. For example, the tree people, or as they are known to be by the Meskwaki, Meteg Naniwak. Metek Naniwak. Metek Naniwak. Metek Ninawak. Metek Ninawak. These people provide maple sap, medicine, shelter, and firewood. They have also helped the Meskwaki in other ways. There is one legend in which it is told that at one time the tribe was surrounded by an enemy and was in other ways. They have also helped the Meskwaki in other ways. There is one legend in which it is told that at one time the tribe was surrounded. Quit looking at me, doggy. Hi, I love you. I love you. This is Maverick. Say hello to the thingamabob. Where's Midnight? Where's Midnight at? Go find Midnight. How about we take a break and go 5 minutes? If you keep on recording, I can record for so much longer. See, it's like I'm right here, but I gotta go there, and then just there. But anyway, maybe just practice. You know what I mean? Or just call that. Okay, we'll just. Oops. All right. 420? No, it's 1420. All right, we're gonna go with me. Go look at my dog. Shit. There he is. Never mind. He's right there. Fuck. Well, anyway, it's a good time to quit. Okay. All right, y'all just whatever. You know what I mean? Stay true. Just be as real as you can be. Just be honest. Tell the truth. You know, you're always gonna get caught. Truth always prevails. So get it right the first time, didn't have to go back and deal with it again. You're worth it. Adios.